Hello, I'm coming at you with Green Empire Brewing in Colchester, Vermont, just north of Burlington. The only beer I've ever gotten from them. This is side business, and you can't see it very much, but this is the double dry hop version, so it's DDH IPA right there. So this baby was canned June 30th, and that was like 10 days ago or so, something like that. So this one uses, you guessed it, Citra Mosaic in Columbus, and it's their first and flagship IPA, just like everyone else these days. 7% alcohol. Guess this they're one of the up and coming little hazy IPA brewers in Vermont. So let's give it a try. Actually, I've heard very little about this brewery. Never heard anyone talking about it. Just heard about it from random research. And it looks pretty good. The head isn't super dense bubbles. Pretty standard look here. Kind of a darker golden orange. Not brown though, or anything. And it's a nice shiny can here. But yeah, the DDH part, I'm surprised they are making it so hard to see because that's kind of a big seller these days, I think. Ooh. Definitely pungent. They just say tropical, fresh citrus, juicy grapefruit, piney bitterness. Yeah, the mosaic is definitely there. It's about half and half, I guess. Yeah, some dank peach, very, very peachy. And maybe some like ruby red grapefruits, like sweet citrus in the nose right now. Actually, I don't know, it might be leaning towards the mosaic. Slight berry notes. There's a sort of a clean, green resinous quality to it. Not really that dank, but smells like actual fruit. Ooh. Yeah, quite bitter and piney. A little bit of a bite there. Yeah, it finishes, gets woodsy. Interesting. Yeah, the lingering flavor is very different from the smell. And now that's in my palate, I'm getting a lot of that. It's a little bit minerally, maybe. The feel is kind of full, but it's not soft. It's a little bit astringent with a lingering kind of stickiness. It's a stickiness that's hop resins, but also it's like it seems like there's a touch of toasty caramely malt in here. I don't know anything about what malts they use. I wonder if that extra bite is coming from the double dry hopping. And the Columbus might be what's bringing out like that piney. Now it's like grapefruit pith, very, very pithy bitterness. And the smell is morphed with that too. It seems like once you get pithy bitterness and flavor in your mouth and it gets in your palate, then it totally changes how you smell the beer. It's really an interesting phenomena that I guess I don't quite understand. I have my own hypothesis, I guess. Let's see if this does anything. Yeah. I wonder if the single dry hop version has more of a fruitiness in the taste. I won't say that it's overdone. I don't know, maybe it is, but it's like not quite sulfury, but maybe getting close to there. And there's something that's a little bit hot when after taking a sip and exhaling it. Maybe there's a touch of booze. I'm not really getting it in the nose though. but the finish is still a bit bitter and coarse. I do like some of the bitterness in this, but I want the bitterness just to kind of add to the complexity and dry it out, make me want to sip it more, not end up taking away that fruitiness that was in the aroma, and that's what's kind of happening here. What I do really like about this beer is that it's pretty subtle yeasty beer. It doesn't have a lot of huge ester. It doesn't smell just like bubblegum and cotton candy and birthday cake. This is not a candy birthday cake hazy IPA. It definitely packs a piney punch, or piney bitterness, I guess they say. But yes, that's kind of nice. But it just maybe just tone it down a little bit. They could probably tweak this and make it a little bit better. This would be a good candidate for mixing with any IPA that's really soft and too sweet. But maybe I'll let some cans sit around a little bit and see if some of that coarseness and some of those other flavors might dissipate a bit, because the aroma was really nice. As far as the score, I wouldn't probably give this much more than a 4. I think it's their highest rated beer, but they don't have very many ratings at all. And this has only been made a few times. But it definitely is different. And different from most Vermont IPAs too. So I appreciate it for that. But I think it could be tweaked and made really, really good. Bye.